in order. It goes back to 1965, but it didn't come out. It
wasn't
in that
reported
order
until 20 years or something.
You understand what I'm saying? It came out that first woman,
deep.
Barbara Bowman.
That's super deep.
Then Beverly Johnson. I'm gonna get to that lady though. Then you got Louisa Moritz. She's 72 currently. She was raped. This happened in 1971. Claims Cosby forced oral sex backstage at the Tonight Show star Johnny Carson. Now the lady we was talking about, Christina Ruelli, I believe. I maybe.
It's your boy Scoonie, used to get high as coolie. Now I spit moody, make beats that's super groovy. See, Willin' that's Diggy, told me Spoon is no biggie. So I sample Biggie, grab a drink and got tipsy. Rock with me.
So like Louisa Moritz in 1971. This was New York, I believe. Claims Bill Cosby forced oral sex backstage at the Tonight Show, starring Johnny Carson.
Forced oral sex backstage at the Tonight Show. Is it possible? Yeah, of course it is. And
wait, like who was doing it? Like she had his member in her mouth, like she didn't bite his thing
every
off?
woman who has ever been sexually assaulted by
like she got his thing in her mouth and it's forced. How was?
I don't know. That's just the
like there's a gun on her head like this. Like you better suck on it. Like I don't understand.
Well, let me ask you this. If it were the other way around, and you are a person who was all about trying to get their comedy or their acting or their Hollywood, whatever the thing is that you're trying to get
so you can't. You have to do it because he's Bill Cosby.
You have to do it because he's Bill Cosby. And also, by the way, you can bite it off. Yeah, you can do all the but is that going to help your career?
Well, it'll help nobody else be traumatized with it.
So are you telling me you out here being the Statue of Liberty and you are the representation of... No, you won't.
As the person that bit off Bill Cosby's member?
You'll be known as the crazy girl who did something stupid.
You'll be known forever.
Yeah, and I would say that there are several, maybe... I don't know, 2 out of 10 women who might say to themselves, it's almost worth just sucking the dick.
But then why talk about it later as if it's traumatizing?
Because he's no longer in power, he's getting old, and you're about to die.
Yeah,
to any person, man or a woman, who has been sexually assaulted, I feel for you. But does it outweigh the contributions that Bill Cosby has made?
I like that direction.
To American and its culture.
I know it doesn't outweigh it for me. I don't know about anyone else.
So we're talking about the personal.
No, we're talking about the
personally
art.
For me.
We're talking about the creativity. We're talking about Bill Cosby, the creator, not Bill Cosby, the date
rapist.
We're talking about Bill Cosby, the creator. Bill Cosby, the producer.
Writer.
Bill Cosby, the actor. Bill Cosby, the comedian. Bill Cosby, the whatever other hat he wears. Bill Cosby has contributed, I would say probably 50% of the black man's culture in my life personally. Bill Cosby was kind of a big deal. It was like
still is.
It was like you're going to be like Cosby or the other.
Exactly.
Not here, not there, in and out of jail, druggy, this and that.
And
blah,
okay,
blah, blah, blah,
well, since you say it like that, let me think. So this what makes me think about that is like, so imagine someone who is perfect in the eyes of many.
None of us are.
Which none of us are. Wouldn't that person have some skeletons? Like if you are perfect in front of everything you do, like everything you do,
everybody has the imperfections.
The person who lives a perfect life has probably the biggest and the deepest and the most ashamed, the most shameful skeleton.
Not necessarily. That's just a thought process.
It's possible.
There's nothing. There's no books, no psychology books.
If you are judging, if you are telling me that my life is not correct because I don't live it according to how you judge my life, Now, you don't know my happiness. You don't know my heart rate. You don't know what me and my wife talk about. You don't know any of that. So I hear you that maybe the Cosby way, I personally, as a conservative, I will say that to the camera, as the more conservative person, I feel like some of the things that Cosby was saying to some of these other comedians and actors, he has a point. Don't sag your pants. Don't curse. Don't this. Because we don't have the same... Hold on. We don't have the same leeway that white folks have in America. If we're in another country, maybe we have a different conversation. But I'm only speaking about what I know. So, in my opinion, for Bill Cosby to be condemned and convicted the way he is, I think it's a little bit hypocritical.
I mean, the word today is he still not black excellence? Like, he's tarnished. His thing is tarnished, but isn't he still not black excellence?
If he would have put out there his bullshit the way Richard Pryor did, which one is worse? Hold on. Sucking dicks. Or fucking on bitches don't move very much, bro.
All right, here,
hey, listen.
We ain't finna go.
Hold on.
It's real.
If he was honest, if Bill Cosby was honest, and he said, "I like fucking sleepy bitches," and then when Richard Pryor be like, "Yeah, the first time you suck a dick, it's like," you better, what? Is he joking? No, I mean, like, it doesn't. I think he's telling a story. It doesn't seem like a joke. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's something about his story that makes it seem as if he's telling me what happened. So which one? Hold on. Which one is worse? Before we go any further, which one is worse?
You gonna make me pick? Like, pick.
Right, how can you make me pick?
What the hell? Like, they're bad. They both bad. Like,
pick.
It's like
pick.
Do you pick?
No, pick.
The wrong.
Pick.
The way that you're not right, or do you pick jail?
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Pick.
Like, I'm not picking
either. Which venom do you want me to take?
If Bill Cosby was honest, which one is worse? That's my question I pose to both of you. Which one would you?
Which one would I be?
Which one would you be more?
Listen, that's okay. I'm not going for the.
Which one would you be? Which one would you be more willing to admit to?
I'm going to jail then.
Which one would you be more willing to admit to?
I'm going to jail.
Which one would you be more willing to admit to?
I'm going to jail for the third time. You've asked me that question.
I don't know what you're even asking.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you.
I heard you.
You heard me.
I heard him clear. I'm going to
Loud
jail.
and clear. Nah,
so you understand?
I'm gonna plead the fifth.
Which one's the best? Like, we gotta have a choice.
Hold on.
God forbid.
In the comments.
No way.
In the comments.
No way.
If Bill Cosby was honest with the people the way Richard Pryor was, which one would you be more willing to admit to?
Bro.
Yeah, y'all let us know.
Please.
Because while one went to jail, and we're all so moral with how we see society on our... Even though I'm full of shit too. And then I'm going to apply my morals to Bill Cosby. I don't know shit about... my morals only apply to me. And your morals only apply to you.
Man, listen,
maybe you and your wife, because y'all have had deeper conversations. But other than that, outside of your skin, that shit ain't really real.
If I could say this real quick, like, before we end this, like, I want people to understand, like, it's not that I don't care about these things that are being said. You know what I'm saying? I absolutely have
gotta be careful what people say, man.
You know what I'm saying, about what's going on.
Because stuff don't make sense.
And you really would, like, literally hope that it wasn't something on some old monster crap. And it sounds like it's on some old monster crap. But at the same time, the thing, just the impression, like, that he's made upon me, you know what I'm saying, and some of the things that I have as far as the way that I carry myself, that's just somebody on television, you know what I mean? And it was big. It was really big. You know what I mean? I just want to get that out.
How many Cosby shows does Richard Pryor have? How many different worlds?
Well, I mean, come on, man.
Richard had some.
Hold on.
The Richard Pryor show?
Yeah. Hold on.
Just
Are you
because
telling me that the Richard Pryor show?
Mean?
Are you telling me that the Richard Pryor show is? I'm telling you.
Knock it off.
What I'm telling you is that they're both comedians, and they will both be considered legends in the comedian category, right?
Forever.
And then what about the other categories? Actor, because we're
they're
respectable
both
actors. And then contributing to black culture. TV show that is a 30-year thing. A spinoff that is a 30-year thing. Of this, of that, of this. I think that the accolades go longer for a Bill Cosby than they do for a Richard Pryor. If you're going to talk about...
if you look at it that way.
If you're going to talk about...
There's accolades that could definitely go the other way for Richard Pryor. Like,
what are they? Let's list them off.
We don't have to list them off right now.
Man, I'm just saying. That don't even matter, honestly, bro.
We don't have to list them. I'm just saying.
If they're going to cancel one, his contribution to the culture is longer than the other one.
Nobody's talking about canceling Richard Pryor, though.
Period.
So that's irrelevant.
Give that energy.
The whole thing is that Bill Cosby has given of himself, and in giving of himself, he might have
given too much.
Given too damn much.
The only cross that I'm giving to you is, which one would you be willing to admit to? That's all.
I don't know.
Now,
he's asking
anything
you guys.
Anything outside of that?
Question, please.
Anything outside of that? Anything outside of that, you might be right in your argument, and I might be right in my argument. What I'm saying is, I personally think, as the DeAndre, as the dickhead in the room, Bill Cosby has contributed more to the culture.
We all know, to a certain extent, as far as what you're talking
the way
about.
Comedy is, when you think
he's talking
about the way comedy
no, cousin.
Like Richard Pryor's influence. Well, think about the influence on the culture.
No,
like we can use just comedy, even his movies, even Richard Pryor's movies.
I said the contribution.
He's talking about the contribution as far as like in the community and stuff.
I'm just saying, like you can't.
He's not looking at the gift or the talent or anything like that. That's why.
As far as what's being told today, and the way it's being walked, it's not being walked Bill Cosby's way.
The only difference between Richard Pryor and Bill Cosby is honesty. Because if you willing to go on stage and be like, yeah, and the second time you S a D, I'm like, whoa. It was funny the first time, but like, it ain't funny no more. Now, if Bill Cosby would have been like, by the time you get to bitch number 10 that you done drugged, you got a certain system. It's a certain thing that you're looking for. Well, if he would have been honest with what his stuff, if Bill Cosby's bullshit would have been on display the way Richard Pryor's was, I think that we would admit to Bill Cosby's bullshit before we do Richard Pryor's.
Is this what you want the people to end your remembrance of this segment? Is like, can you tell me? Can you tell me what really is on your mind so that the people understand?
Yeah, let's sum it up.
I'd rather be accused of raping a bitch than sucking dick.
There it is. Got it. What about you, E?
I mean,
which one would you rather?
I mean,
which one would you rather?
You've got
your answer for your own question.
You gave your thing.
I'm not answering.
So I'm on display, but y'all.
He's about to give his. He's about to give his.
Go.
The bottom line is, regardless of what you talking about or this weirdo, I don't know where this coming from on who I would decide.
Richard Pryor.
I've already told you in the beginning that I would be in jail, right?
What does that mean?
Right? That means you know what it means. You know what it means. I mean,
who went to jail?
So, bottom line, but that's irrelevant to the point. America's bad. I believe that, in closing, that Bill Cosby still is a replica of America's dad. His children, we don't see his children being, we don't know everything about him, but what he's contributed
is much more than his crimes. In my view.
The Bible teaches us love covers a multitude of faults. So I'm not here. We never from beginning was here to judge. Hold up, bro. From the beginning. Hold up, bro. From the beginning, we never been here to judge or anything like that. I'm just giving my point, and what you're questioning me about is irrelevant to what the point is. And he's still, to me, like America's dad. To me, what he showed me, if anything, is how to go through their system. And still, he perseveres, and what happens? He gets out.
Right now, today, he's what?
And he was old when he went in.
You call that a perseverance?
He was old when he went in, dog.
There's hills and valleys to everything.
Come on, man.
He's out of jail. He's out of jail.
You nitpicking, bro.
There's hills and valleys to everything, man. So
he's out of jail.
Regardless of the fact is that they sent an old man to prison.
So you agree with
off
me or
of
you don't?
allegations of what? I don't, man. What I agree with is he's still America's dad to me, and I'm proud that he's out. And I hope that everybody that put him in there in that situation, I hope there's some type of persecution coming their way.
Everybody.
I don't want to. I'm not here to worship on nothing, but it has to come to a point where we fight back.
I just want healing, man.
Listen,
I need everybody who's
Answer the question that I answered.
Come on, man. Come on,
I
man.
have one more.
Can I finish, bro?
Answer the question that I answered, and then I have one more.
Can I finish?
I'm not answering that question.
Nobody answering that question but you, bro.
Cool.
And I've already told you in a way.
You didn't even have to ask me
the answer. What happened in my situation if it happened. So if me telling you about jail is not suffice enough, I don't know what else to tell you, bro. The bottom line to me, he's still America's dad. So I agree with you, Fifth, on that. He's always going to be, to me, instrument in our culture. Yeah. We only see allegations, man. Yeah. I mean, and the reality of it is some stuff can be fabricated. This is bigger than what the reality. You can't trust media. Media has a purpose, and its purpose is views. It's always been views. Every move you see about media is views. It's going to be views. They're going to get their views. They're going to get their media. They're going to bend. They're going to twist. Now, not saying all of it is wrong. No. However, bro, 60 women, there's a lot of things that does not make sense. And then how they even did the case. The judge basically didn't even care about anything that was legal in order to try this old man,
he
bro.
He 7 testimonies of people, stuff that didn't even count.
Oh, like
in the actual.
What was the point? So for me, the conclusion is, for me, this just is an eye opener that you're not exempt. We can go further to talk about what the conspiracy theories. We don't know. We can speculate. But we're not here to really go into that and go in depth about it. But we all know about this conspiracy theories, right?
NBC.
You know what I'm saying? NBC, etc. We don't know. We don't have enough facts to really just come and talk about it. So why would we do that? We're not going to do that on this platform. However, it's something you got to read between the lines, man. You got to really look at that, man, because it does not make sense. However, that's why on not Netflix, but Amazon Prime, I'm a Prime member. I still been watching the whole time he was locked up. We was watching the whole series, so I'm gonna make sure he get the money he can. You know, even though he don't need the money, I'm gonna make sure I still support the art. And my kids, all the way to my youngest child, knows about Bill Cosby, knows about every Fat Albert that was produced, every Cosby show that was produced. It's stuff they haven't even seen, the Ghost Dads and all that. That man helped all of us, bro. I believe that. You too. Some of you can say whatever you want, whatever. That's your personal opinion.
Blackish is a knockoff of the Cosby Show. Man,
the Cosby Show is the reason, is the door opener for Family Matters, for all of those shows that we grew up watching. That's the reality. Yeah. As good as they were, you cannot tell me they were as good as the Cosby Show. Period. Cosby Show set a plateau, bro.
Just
a level.
Just the topics they talked about. There was. I remember an episode where he honored his parents.
Several episodes.
Like,
couple of them.
You were caring enough.
There was a couple episodes where
to be able to
and grandma got their just dues.
We give you your flowers, and that was really big. Like that's family, and you get to see that.
Getting your ear pierced would be the same as getting a tattoo today. Like of our era, that getting the ear pierced.
That was a great episode.
Was kind of like a pressure point.
But it's even more. To me, it's more than the Cosby Show, bro.
Different world where they talked about rape.
what things was happening in black colleges.
Let me ask this. Let me ask this to the crowd, not to you. No, I don't want to change the subject, but let me ask to the crowd. Let's say that 5 out of 6 women who make an accusation are true. Are lying. That means that 10 women. If we're saying 60 women, right? 61 women. Let's say 5 out of 6 of them are lying. Let's say the majority, 90% of them are lying. That's still 10 women who are telling the truth.
Okay.
So, knowing that, let's assume that at least 10 or 11 women are telling the absolute truth and they got something dirty did to them.
Okay.
Well, they were not here to hook up on some whatever.
Okay.
Is that still worth getting rid of all that Bill Cosby has done? My whole entire point, whether I go off the rails or not, my whole entire point is that with all of the truth or even some of the truth, does that cancel the contribution that he's given to not only America, but even more significantly to Black America?
Well, if that was the case, then we're gonna have to go over everything that anybody who
did. Yeah.
We can't even watch the Godfather. Is that
Black
the one
America
right?
though?
Okay, anything America, period.
America, period. We Americans.
Because at one time you was like, it ain't about Black America.
Aren't we Americans?
So yeah, we Americans. Because I was born
American.
here. I'm American. I was born right here. I'm born right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. So how can I say I'm African?
Easy.
Come on, man. Common sense has to prevail. But the reality of it is, just
in
like
American
they were born
culture,
in America.
Bill Cosby
One was born in Philly. One was born in right. But the same talk. Yeah, but no. If we gonna,
and I can't.
My thing is, the problem with America is we. And not to cut you off, cousin, I'm sorry, and I'm done with it, is that you can't condemn one and not condemn them all. Then you get the Weinstein guy. Okay, it's cool.
There we go.
You know
and
what I mean?
Epstein
we
guy.
got him, Weinstein, Epstein, whatever his name is. Stop. The bottom line is, okay, now they after these predators. I don't care what color they are, right? However, what I do know is Mr. Weinstein's information is a little bit more different,
a little deeper,
than Bill Cosby's situation, and the media will make you believe, see what they want. The bottom line is, this is what we need to do, and this is it for me. This is my last piece to it. He's out. We have to now be aware. We already are conscious and seen enough that we have to protect our young sons and nephews and all that, right? Okay. This is the thing. We need to see what Mr. Cosby's going to do,
scary.
Right? This is his business in this situation. So we have to see what he's going to do.
We're watching you.
Right. You know what I mean? The reality of it is now if you're innocent, all these things transpired. Okay, now we want to see. We're looking to see what he's going to do. What is his family going to do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and from that point, next to him coming out of jail.
Yeah, from that
she's
point,
been by his side the whole time.
Yeah,
through 1965.
Yeah. The point is to see what he's gonna do. But I'm not gonna change now. Will that challenge my how I feel? Yes.
Could we do another topic on what his wife has to contribute to the game? Like,
absolutely.
Not only are you dealing with a dude who has all the charges.
She's a strong black woman, man. She's for real. She ain't no joke. That's why I'm like, it's just like a lot of it don't make sense.
The things she has had to hear over the years, gotta be like amazing. So,
and then it's like the thing about
some of them are true.
Just to be able to,
let's assume that
even sit next.
I wouldn't be surprised that he has not had affairs, bro. It's Bill Cosby, man. Come on, man.
Has it? Never mind.
So
I know broke motherfuckers with affairs.
Man, and that's not to be glorified.
No,
bro,
it's not. But
the reality is, I mean, there's I'm sure there's something that has happened there, but to condemn him in this way, he out, right? And a lot of people mad he out. But why is he out?
Why you mad though? Why you mad?
You know what I'm saying? You can't get mad at a legal process. That's a process.
If you're not mad at other people
if you're mad at it, fix the system.
My thing is, and it might sound cold blooded. This me, and I'm done. If you touched me in 1965, what? You're right. And I'm just thinking about this for a minute. If 1965, man,
it's 50 years, bro.
Think about the 60s.
Mid-60s.
Okay.
I already tried to say.
He is black as us right now.
Mid-60s.
He is black as us.
Hey,
and he was raping women.
When did MLK die? Like,
and ain't nobody say nothing.
Hey,
like that.
Hey, man.
Going to jail immediately.
All the pussy.
I'm just happy he free. Y'all can take it from that, man. Y'all can, you know what I mean?
Hey, no,
I'm just happy
my
free.
piece, man. Like, listen. Once again, I sympathize. I sympathize with anyone who has been victimized by this person.
Yeah, and
for
please
sure.
don't. Please, thank you for saying that.
I absolutely.
Because
who's been victimizing?
I have my
period. Any victim
sister,
that has gone through that situation,
cool.
It's not. There is. I'm no way saying any shape or form that this is to be tolerated.
Well, we got to be cautious.
But there's different factors, there's different levels, there's different things that play into this situation, and I'm gonna tell you like this, like I grew up on this man, and like you can't just, it's not gonna just go away just because I know some things that if he's done wrong, because I've done wrong too, and take me away, and I refuse to go away.
My last bit is, what do I owe? What does a person owe when they do wrong? And do they get to pay their debt, and is it over? Or do you get to condemn that person for the rest of their life? That's what I would that's what I would ask. That's what I would oppose. You know, that's what I would pose on anybody who judges the other side. You know, who judges the convicted. I would ask you, what does the person owe even when they're wrong? Let's assume that everything you say about him is true, and then what does he owe you? And did he pay it already, or did he not pay it? Because any conspiracy you're talking about, he's not going to be buying a TV station anytime soon. He will die as a convicted rapist. Not even a sexual assault. Not even a guy who pressed up on bitches and squeezed asses when nobody wanted it. He will die as a rapist. Cliff Huxtable is a rapist. So I would ask that question. Before I pay my debt, what do I owe?
So, I mean, we sum it up in that way. I appreciate what everybody's view on it. It's a touchy subject. Bill Cosby, everybody feels. I'm sure people have their different feelings. Hopefully you can comment in, let us know how you feel. You know what I'm saying? It might be wild. I don't know.
Don't hate us for it. If you're going to hate us, go ahead and hate us. But don't hate us for it.
Right.
At least leave a comment if you're going to hate.
Right, The bottom line is, man, we just happy free. I mean, my thing is, if it was. It should have been done. It's over with. He free. Be aware. Hey, man, if the woman say no,
don't touch her. Don't touch her, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Don't touch her. Respect that.
If you got money,
give her a chance to say
if you got money, if you got money and if you got power like that, then get some pussy that's willing to give it to you versus trying to go hire a chick who will let you drug her. That's what real creeps fucking do. Real creepy motherfuckers really be like, bitch, I'm gonna give you a Quaalude
for 2 hours.
Yeah, there you go. I'm a Quaalude your motherfucking
nigga. Respect yourself. Respect God's woman, man.
And don't be a creep too. By the way, I was joking.
That's a future.
I always respect the woman. Always respect.
Let her control the sex game. Period. Even if you don't get pussy, even when you want to, just bruh, you're a grown ass man. If you really feel away, then I ain't even gonna say what the solution is. But don't be over here trying to take pussy from nobody because it don't make it wetter. It don't make it no better. Yeah, I don't know that firsthand, but I'm assuming that dry pussy is
man, we hope you love this show.
Pussy is the word.
We hope you love this show. Forgive us, you know what I mean?
Yeah, forgive us, my bad.
Pray for those who, you know what I mean? But the reality of it, appreciate you tuning in.
Thank y'all, man. We love you. Peace.